This was the highest scoring team that you could have had in fantasy football this week. Starting off, if you had your quarterback as Josh Allen, he would have gotten you 38.76 points. An absolutely insane week as he came back to beat the Ravens. I still can't believe the Bills came out of that game on top. Following up that, if you had Derrick Henry as your running back 1, he would have got you 29.2 points. He was also tearing it up this game, and it is no surprise that he made this list. At your running back 2, you should have had Bijan Robinson. He got 24.4 points this week, and as you can see, he was projected 20 points. He's just pretty consistent, and it's no surprise he's here either. However, at your wide receiver spot, if you had Zay Flowers for whatever reason as your wide receiver 1, he would have got you 28.1 points this week. Another instance of someone from this Bills-Ravens game going off. But then also at your wide receiver 2, if you had Keon Coleman of the Bills, the 4th person from that game to be on this list, he had 25.2 points, and he was the 2nd highest scoring wide receiver in the league this week. Then at your tight end spot, if you had Juwan Johnson, he got you 15.6 points. That's such a random pull to be on this list. I swear this guy's been in the league for like 5 years, and he just always has these good weeks once or twice a season. Then at your flex spot, you should have had Quentin Johnston. He got 24.9 points this week, and after everything he put fantasy users through last season, I know there's a lot of upset people with this score, especially because now people are going to pick him up and then he's going to do trash for the rest of the season. It's the Quentin Johnston trap. But props to him for getting on the list this week. Then at your defense, you should have had the Broncos. They put up 16 points with 6 sacks against the Saints this week in a pretty dominant victory. Then at your kicker spot, you should have had, who is that? Spencer Schrader? Put up 16 points and was the highest scoring kicker this week. I've never even heard of this guy in my life, but you know what? He had himself a pretty good week and was able to make the ESPN Fantasy Team of the Week. If you had all of these guys on your fantasy team this week, you would have put up 218.16 points, and you would have beaten any other person in your league by a wide margin. As you can see, this team was only projected 112 points, and all of these guys just went off, most of them doubling their score. If you had a lot of these guys on your team, I'm guessing you won this week because they all went off. Now, as you can see, it is all of these guys' first appearances, and they are all ranked number 1 because it's week 1. But if you enjoyed this video and want to see more in the coming weeks, be sure to subscribe, and be back next week when there's more to go over.